So if you are already in Dubai or you're planning to come to Dubai and your intention is to get a job, this video is for you. So in this video, I'll be talking about the do's and don'ts of searching for a job in Dubai. This video is a must watch for you that is looking for a job in the UAE or is planning to come to the UAE to search for a job. You better watch this video because there are a lot of mistakes that people are making when searching for a job, and these are the things that are hindering you from actually getting a job here. And you just think, oh, it's hard, but you're just the one making so many mistakes. So please watch this video. As for my beautiful new subscribers, thank you for subscribing to my channel. Welcome to my channel. My name is Bukola. As you guys can see, I came ready. Like, today's outfit is giving interview because this video is going to be talking about interviews, how to show up for interviews, things to do and things not to do when you're searching for a job in Dubai. So the first part of this video will be to talk about the things you should not do when you're searching for a job in Dubai. If you have a pen and a paper, I would advise that you write these things down. So the first thing that you should not do is do not look underdressed. Like, guys, look at me. If I come to you to search for a job, won't you listen to what I have to say? Like, just a woman. No, I'm kidding. But actually, you need to really look nice. Like, don't go there wearing jeans or round neck top, or just do your hair anyhow. You need to pack your hair nicely. You need to do your makeup and you need to wear a nice dress or pants or shirt or whatever you need to wear to look official. Even if you're going to a gym to look for a job, even if you are going to look for a job as a cleaner or something, you still need to look nice. So please, this cannot be overemphasized. You really, 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 really need to look nice when you're going to search for a job. Okay? That's number one. Number two is that be confident. So if you're going in there, like, don't go looking all depressed and looking all tired already, like, you don't know whether they'll give you the job. It always shows on your face. Like, when you're walking into a place and you already assumed in your head that they'll tell me there is no vacancy. If you already have that notion in your head, it's going to be written all over your face. So even before they give you that response that there's no vacancy, it's already in your face. I know this because I work in the front and I see people come in to look for a job, and I already see, like, even before you tell them, oh, there is no job, they already have it on their face, like, they will say there's no job. Like, don't do that. Don't have that look on your face. Just believe in your heart that maybe there's something for you in this place, and then go and show confidence, right? Number three thing I want to talk about is that you should smile. Please, 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 please. Don't frank your face at all. Like, it's not me that cover you. I'm not joking. I didn't mean that. But seriously, like, it's not that person that cobalize you. Like, why are you franking your face? Come on, smile. Put a smile on your face when you're walking into a place to ask them if they have a job. And another thing I need to say, this might be number 4, is that it's hot in Dubai. Yes, 100%. So before you go into a place, make sure you clean your face, go to the washroom, clean your face, clean your sweat, touch up your makeup, look fresh before going in there. Because many times I see people coming in sweating, looking all tired. Like, clean up. You don't have to visit 20 places in a day. For example, if your target is to submit your CV in restaurants, you don't have to go to 20 restaurants in a day or 50 restaurants in a day. You're going to be tired. You're going to wear yourself out. So don't target like visiting so many restaurants at once. You can just decide that, okay, today I'm going to visit 3 restaurants, and you need to do it well so you don't get too tired. Don't walk around the streets of Dubai, going from one restaurant to one restaurant. Like, even if you're going to visit 3 places, make sure that it is worth it. I don't know if you understand what I mean. So as you're showing up to each of those places, you're looking fresh, you're smelling nice, you're smiling, you're not too tired, you're not looking depressed or frustrated. You have energy. So that's what you should be focusing on. So take that down. Don't focus on too many places at the same time. Even if it is just 3 or 5 places you can go to in a day, do it well. Make it count. Make it count. Make them remember you. Do something for them to remember you. Smell nice, look good, smile. Okay, and another thing I want to say is, this should be number 5 if I'm counting correctly, is that, look, sweetheart, I know that you are trying to show confidence by walking into a place and asking to see the manager, but trust me, no manager is sitting around waiting for you to come and talk to them. Like, excuse me, it's a manager of, for example, it's a manager of a whole restaurant, and then you're walking in there to ask to speak to the manager, and when they ask you why, you say, I'm looking for a job. Like, it's not even making sense. Like, you to put yourself in the position of the person you are speaking to. Like, somebody walks in and tells you they want to speak to your manager, and you ask them why, and they say they are looking for a job. Like, it doesn't work that way. So I know what you are trying to do there. It's supposed to work that way, but unfortunately for all of us, it doesn't work that way. So don't go into a place asking to see a manager except you have an appointment, because that would already piss people off and they don't even want to listen or want to do you any favor. Do you get what I mean? So, and another thing you need to notice is that the HR, most of the time, the HR is not sitting in the restaurant. So the people in the restaurant are not even the ones hiring, or the people in the school or wherever you're applying to, they are not the ones hiring. So, but one thing you can do is to leave a good impression so that those people can recommend you, you know? Exacto. So something else I want to say is that when you're going to look for a job, this should be number 6. When you're going to look for a job, have a position in mind. Don't go and say, I'm looking for a job, anything. Like, are you guys hiring any position? Cleaner, waiter, bartender, hostess. Like, it's not adding up. Like, what is your specialty? What can you really do? How can you be asking if there's position for cleaner and asking if there's position for waiter? Those two jobs are not the same. It's absolutely different. So for you to be asking for those two positions at the same time, it means you don't even understand what they do in those positions, because if you do, you will not be asking for both of them at the same time. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So don't do that. Don't go there and say, is there any vacancy, anything at all I can do? Like, bro, I'm not your sister or your friend. Like, why are you telling me if there's anything at all you can do it? Like, what can you actually do? So I know you are really trying. I see your effort, but these are the things that actually disqualify you without you knowing. So don't go there just leaving the table open, like, let me ask go. Let it not be that it's cleaner that they have. They will think that it's only waiter. And so and something else I want to talk about is that be aware of the places that are actually recruiting. You don't want to just be going around, visiting places that are not looking for people or that are not hiring. So you need to actually do your research first, check the people that are actually hiring, and go there. Like, this doesn't happen all the time because many organizations don't even advertise their vacancies. I understand this, right? But at least 60% or 70% of them actually advertise. So check before going, right? It just saves you time, you know? Don't give up. Don't give up. If you have visited a place before, it will just do you good to go back there again to do a follow up. Like, let them get used to your face. But every time you are going, make sure you look nice. Don't come today looking like Beyonce and then tomorrow you are looking like Zazu. So, come looking nice every time you are coming to do the follow-up. Like, oh, I came yesterday, get familiar with the people, get familiar with the receptionist that you see, be friendly, be nice, look good. Because in this country, especially in this kind of jobs like that, you don't really need any education for. It is your face that will get you the job, especially if you are a lady. It is your face that will get you the job. So look good, dress well. I cannot overemphasize this point. Now I will be moving to the do's, like things that you should do when you're searching for a job in Dubai. The first one, like I already said, will be to follow up. So follow up on your requests, follow up on your interviews. Go back there if you have gone there before to ask to submit your CV. Go back there again to do a follow up. Ask them like, did you help me show my CV to your manager or your supervisor or something? Like, let them get used to seeing your face, your pretty face. Then another thing that you need to do is to have a positive mindset. I think I already said that before. Like, believe that you're going to get an audience when you go into that place. Because if you already think that, now wow, like I spoke to somebody one time and then she said, even before I answered, she already said, everybody is not hiring. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't I already know everybody is not hiring. Trust me. Whoever you're speaking to already knows that. So don't do everybody's not hiring. Now wow. Or don't do please, I really need help. Please help me. Don't do that. Put yourself, like, give yourself some class. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Give yourself some class. Yeah. Another thing I want to say, like, something else you should do is that spend money. So go to these places. If you're applying to restaurants, go there, have dinner sometime, have lunch, actually pay money there. Sit down there for business lunch. They have business lunch all around Dubai. Sit down there for business lunch. Get familiar with the hostess there. Get familiar with the waiter. Get familiar with the waitresses. Get familiar with the bartender. Just let them get used to your face, and then sometime you can chip in that, oh, I'm looking for a job, or in case you guys are hiring. They're already used to your personality, so it will be easy for them to recommend you if they need to. But nobody wants to recommend somebody that they don't know. Like, you're just a stranger coming from somewhere and you're saying, recommend me. Like, it doesn't actually work that way, unfortunately. So if you are able to, if you have some money, go and have lunch or dinner somewhere, and let them get used to seeing your face, because this is what would actually make people remember you. Yeah, so I already said, I actually mixed everything up, but I also already said that you should find companies that are actually employing. Don't just walk around. You need to actually find places that are employing, and then you go there to submit your CV. It just makes sense. I mean, it just makes sense to me that you actually do your research and know that these people are, so you don't just waste your time, because every minute counts, every hour counts, right? Something else I would like to discuss in this video is how you prepare your CV, because this is what you leave with people, that this is what they will use to assess you, right? It's your CV that they will use to assess you. So how do you prepare your CV? First thing I want to say about preparing your CV is that make sure your picture is on your CV, especially if you're applying for positions that have to do with customer service, or that has to do with you being in the front of house. You need to put your picture so that they can have an idea of what you look like. This is what might attract them. It's part of it. So you need to actually have your CV, have your picture on your CV. Something else that you need to do is to write the skills that you have in your CV. And I'm not talking about skills like, oh, I smile. Like, I've seen some people's CV where they write, where you put your skills and somebody is writing smile. Like, excuse me. I smile too. So nobody wants to see something like that. Like, I smile. Okay. So, so, so don't put things like that. Put actual skills, like what you can do. Like, can you use Photoshop? Can you use Illustrator? What are the special things that you can do that you can add to that organization? So these are what they want to see. These are your skills, right? Something else that you need to have in your CV. Oh, okay, when you're submitting your CV, sometimes when you go to this location, they'll tell you, okay, submit your CV to this email. When you're submitting that CV, do it intentionally. Like, don't just do it casually, like, let me just submit my CV. Be intentional about everything you are doing. So when you are submitting your CV, have a subject. Have a subject with your name on it and what you want. Applying for a job or whatever, have a subject. And then in your email, you're attaching your CV, right? Also have a cover letter. Not really a cover letter per se, but just write something in the email. Don't just attach and put subject and send. First of all, that's rude. Nobody does that in a proper organization. Like, write something. Please see attached my CV, blah, 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 blah. I'm applying for so position. Write something there. Don't just, some people will write subject, caps. They will not write anybody. They will just attach. It doesn't work that way. So you see, you have a lot of work to do. If this is how you are sending your CV in email, then you're like, I have to send 100 CVs in a day. So you're just sending everything, bashu, you have sent, you have sent. No, you need to be very intentional about everything you are doing. It's not how far, but how well, right? Something else that you need to know is that you need to make your CV look very attractive. So don't just do anything dead, like do something attractive. Go on Canva, design your CV to look really nice. You can find lots of templates on Canva. You can do YouTube, research on YouTube. You'll see different people talking about how to design your CV. So make your CV look very attractive, right? Also, the last thing that you need to know about preparing your CV is that don't write long cover letters. Don't write, you remember you're not the only one submitting CV to this organization. So don't write long cover letters like story of your life. Like, it should be in your CV already, right? If I am correct, your cover letter should just be like a summary of whatever you have in your CV. So don't make your cover letter longer than your CV itself. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Yeah? So, I mean, these are the things that I just wanted to talk to you guys about. And then lastly, improve yourself. While you're waiting for a job, take courses online, take free courses, take paid courses online. Do something to improve yourself. Learn something new. Learn something in tech. Learn something. You can actually, somebody wrote a comment on one of my videos that you can actually work online. You can work remotely. You can get jobs online. So learn something. Learn how to design. Learn something. This money that you want to use to go and buy partnership so that you can have visa in Dubai, use that money to buy a computer or a laptop and actually learn something, or use it to pay for a course online and learn something, so that when you are going to apply for a job, you have something to offer. You have something to offer. If you are the owner of a business, you will not want to hire somebody that does not have anything to offer. So you need to have something to offer. And then yes, so lastly, this tip is going to work out for you if you ever plan to live in Dubai or you're already in Dubai. You need to socialize, and you need to socialize with the right people. Don't socialize with people that you know that obviously this one cannot help my life. You need to socialize with the right people that can recommend you, people that even if they don't recommend you, you can hear what they are doing, so that you too, you can do it. You need to actually socialize if you're in Dubai. So if you're a Christian, go to church. And I'm not saying go to church and go and be begging everybody, hey, please, I'm looking for help, hey, please help me. No, go to church and do something. Offer to help. Let people see that, oh, this person can do something. They will be the one to come and meet you and say, okay, can you help me do this? So join gatherings, go somewhere, go for seminars, just do something. Don't just be at home sleeping all day. Thank you for watching my video. I hope to see you next time. Bye. Don't forget, look good, smell